This is chapter 1 for business finance, introduction to financial management. Financial management starts with a plan. This applies to both individual and company. It is not enough to have cash and other resources today. Such resources, if not managed properly, can be wiped out. Hence, financial management is a must. So, syempre, lahat naman, kung hindi mo iingatan, ay hindi siya magtatagal sa'yo. So, nothing is permanent. So, ang meron lang tayo is change. Yes. From the perspective of corporation, financial management deals with the decisions that are supposed to maximize the value of shareholders' wealth. This means maximizing the market value of the shares of stock. Shares of stock represents the form of ownership in a corporation. So we are already familiar what is a stock means for a company. Syempre, pag meron kang stock or stockholders ka or shareholder ka sa isang company, that means meron kang karapatan na mag-claim from all the assets of the company. Pero syempre, limited lang naman yung iyong karapatan doon. Depende kung ikaw ay major stockholders or kung gaano kataas yung percentage ng stocks na hawak mo. The changes in the price of stock can be confluence of many factors. Profitable operation, nature of the business, prospect of the business, projected earnings, and the time frame for the realization of the projected time earnings, ability to meet maturing obligations, appropriate capital structures, dividend policies, investing decisions, management, and market sentiment. Of course, the market value of the stock or the price of stock depends on how profitable the company is. So, syempre, kapag kaalam naman natin na very in demand yung product na yon, let's say, Jollibee Corporation, yan, matataas ang mga price of stock ng mga yan. Kasi bukod sa mga major companies sila, alam talaga natin na sobrang mabenta talaga yung mga Jollibee, ganyan. Okay. Shareholders' wealth maximization takes into account the risk-return trade-off of management decisions and the prospects of a company. For closely held corporations, the concept of shareholders' wealth maximization may be more difficult to apply as there is no market price of the stock to look at. Nevertheless, the management should still be aware of the variables that influence the price of stock because new investors may join the company or the controlling stockholders may decide to list the shares in the Philippine Stock Exchange in the future. When these opportunities come, the factors which are considered relevant in appropriately valuing a stock will be applied. So, yung shareholders wealth maximization is very risky. Okay, so syempre, if you want to be engaged on a different parang production, let's say, syempre gusto mo palawakin yung sakop or yung kayang gawin or kayang abutin ng iyong company, you have to take a risk. So usually it takes additional investment or you have to widen your resources or lawakan mo, kailangan marami kang kumbaga contact persons, parang ganun na parang particularly palawak mo yung iyong business. Kailangan usually kasi sa mga business na kalakaran kailangan marami kang mga alam mo yung kaalyansang mga medyo malalaking mga tao, yung mga ganon. So very risky siya. Hindi lang dahil kailangan mong dagdag ng investments. Syempre, may mga pagkakataon din na depende. Let's say, halimbawa, yung economy, medyo bumaba yun. So, syempre, pwede siya maka-apekto sa mga business. So, yung mga ganong factors. Marami pang ibang factors. Shareholders' wealth maximization. Maximizing shareholders' wealth through maximization of stock price should be the overriding objective of management as it covers the different facets of operating a company and it considers the different stakeholders in the organization. Stakeholders are not limited to the stockholders of the company. Stakeholders also include the management, employees, suppliers, customers, creditors, regulatory agencies, and the community where the company operates. For a longer and more sustainable operation, the interest of these different stakeholders has to be borne in mind. Maximizing shareholders' wealth motivates members of top management to develop a longer perspective for a company they that they manage. With this objective in mind, management will try to make their customers happy by providing good products and services at reasonable price. To achieve this, management should innovate, invest in technology and be more efficient in their production and operation. Management may also consider setting aside a certain percentage of income to research and development to further improve and possibly expand the company's existing products and service offerings. Yes, the root word here is further improve and expand. Okay, so for financial system, the financial system links the savers and the users of funds. Savers. So for the savers, we have the households, individuals, corporations, or companies, government agencies. So this one is the savers of the financial hub. For financial intermediaries, banks, insurance, stock exchange, stockbroker, age, mutual funds, other financial institutions. Users of funds, household, individuals, corporations, government, agencies. So, parang slightly, may pagkakapare-pareho yung savers and users of funds. So, syempre, ikaw, kahit kung i-apply mo na lang sa sarili mo, syempre, ikaw yung magsa-save. So, in the long run, pag kinailangan mo, syempre, ikaw rin yung gagamit. Okay. So, let us go to the financial intermediaries. We have the banks. The banks provide mechanism where service savers can put their excess funds through deposits. Banks give the depositors interests on the money deposited to them. So, different banks offer different percentage on the interest. So, iba-iba yung mga company. So, pero usually, ang alam ko, 3%, mga ganun. Pero wala kasi akong bank account, so I'm not familiar. Pero ang alam ko, mga ganun. Okay? Some of the financial instruments na ini-issue ng mga users of funds, usually ang punta ay sa bangko. Okay, so kahit man sino kahit naman mga tao, parang sa bangko talaga sila nagpupunta. So usually, sa bangko ka nagpapatago ng pera mo, sa bangko ka rin tatakbo whenever you needed additional funds. Parang sila yung mga creditors. Bangko ang nagiging creditors ng mga company. Insurance company offers different products. Insurance products can be broadly categorized into life insurance products, 9 life insurance products. Life insurance products protect the insured from loss of life, while non-life insurance products protect the insured from loss of or damage of property. So, we have two different kinds of insurance. So, yung life insurance, syempre yun ay kung halimbawa na mategi boom boom ka, so insured ka. So, may makukuha ang iyong beneficiary. Kung sakasakali naman yung non-life insurance naman, ito naman yung mga usual din na I think this one is the most needed na mga company is meron. Kasi halimbawa nasunugan ka, tas ang iyong business ay nasunog, ang mga let's say mga appliances mo. So kung insured siya, hindi ka masyadong maapektuhan since insured yung iyong mga produkto. I think that happens in Save More nung time na nagkaroon ng Ondoy. So, time na nagkaroon ng Ondoy, usually, yung mga appliances doon, mga TV, kahit yung mga ala-alas, insured kasi sila. So, dahil insured siya, hindi na masyadong, yun ang balita ko, yun ang narinig ko. So, hindi na masyadong nagpaka-hero yung ating mga tindero-tindera that time. Kasi nga, alam naman nila na insured yung kanilang produkto. Stock exchange. The PSE provides, or Philippine Stock Exchange provides a system for the trading of equity securities of publicly listed companies. These equity securities are common stocks and preferred stock. So yung Philippine Stock Exchange natin is they have provided um, parang ano ba tong tawag dito? Rules kung paano yung kalakaran sa pagbibili at pagbenta ng mga stocks. Stock brokerage firms investing in a stock market has to be coursed through a stock brokerage firms. At present, there are online broker and live brokers. So, COL and BPI Trade are two of the online brokers in the Philippines. So, yung mga stock brokerage firms po is hindi ka po directly lalapit sa mga, let's say, halimbawa gusto mo mag-invest or bumili ng stock sa Jollibee. So, hindi ka direkta sa Jollibee. Merong mga stock brokerage firms. So, yun. Sila yung magpa-process ng kung gusto mong bumili or kung gusto mong magbenta ng stocks. Stock brokerage firm. So, sila po yun. Okay. Mutual funds. Mutual funds provides opportunity for big and small investors to invest in financial instruments which they would not have considered on their own, or they may have considered but do not have the time to or the expertise to do it. This includes investments in the stock market, bonds, treasury notes, and other mini market instruments like treasury bills. So usually, ito yung mga outside of the company na hinahire ng company kung hindi nila kayang gampanan yung isang halimbawa pag audit or pag-handle ng mga stocks or financial nila. So yun, medyo minsan nag-hire sila. Pero usually kasi yung iba, kaya ang ginagawa nila is nag-hire sila ng ibang tao or outside of the company na mag-audit sa kanila ng financial nila kasi para ma-avoid nila yung manipulation of funds. Kasi minsan syempre pag alam mo na, well, this usually happens sa mga kumpanya. Kapag sila din yung mga nag-o-audit, parang nagtatakipan sila. So, hindi mo basta-basta agad makikita na, okay, may nawawala pala ganito, ganyan. Okay. Yun po yun. Mutual funds. Okay, so yung mutual funds din is, this one is also parang investment. Halimbawa, may sarili kang company. Tapos, mag-i-invest ka sa ibang company. Okay. Other financial institutions, financial instrument are generally classified into two major categories: equity securities and debt securities. Equity securities stocks include common stocks and preferred stock. So, yung common stocks and preferred stocks, as its name suggests, a preferred stock has priority over common stocks in terms of claims over the claims of the assets of the company. So, this one, ang ibig sabihin lang po is pag common stock, wala, common lang. Pero pag preferred stock po, sila yung mas may priority or unang binibigyan kapag bigayan na ng kinita. Okay? So, pagka daw nagkaroon ng liquidation doon sa company na yon, the assets have to be distributed first to the preferred stockholders. Okay? So, hindi muna mabibigyan yung mga common stockholders unless all the claims of the preferred stockholders have been given. Okay, so sila yung priority sa pagbibigayan ng dividends declaration din. However, there are benefits of being a common stockholders. So, unlike preferred stockholders, the dividends per share of common stock is not fixed. So, kapag tumaas yung bentahan o presyo ng stock ng company na yon, halimbawa, during the month of June, biglang tumaas siya, naging in demand yung product. So, lalaki din yung makukuha ng common stockholders. Hindi kagaya sa preferred stockholders, fixed lang kung ano lang yung makukuha nila. Common stockholders, they are the real owners of the company. So, being the owner of the company, common stockholders have voting rights. that is a privilege generally not available to preferred stockholders. So, syempre, kapag ka meron kang voting rights, so, syempre, medyo meron kang say sa company, kumbaga. Unlike yung preferred stockholders, maghihintay lang sila ng kanilang kita. So, yung common stockholders and preferred stockholders, pagdating na hindi kumita ang company, pareho silang walang makukuhang kita. Okay. So, pagdating naman na merong kita, una lang silang nabibigyan. Parang ganon. Okay. That securities, the treasury bonds and treasury bills issued by the National Treasury are forms of indebtedness of the national government. Interest on investment in that securities is subject to 20% final tax for bank deposits with tenors of at least 5 years. Tax rate is 0. So debt securities, for all I know is parang meron lang treasury bills na in-issue ang National Treasury tungkol sa mga pangungutang at pagpapautang. I think that's it. Okay, that would be all for chapter 1.